Shortie Long, coming to you one more time. Have something else to discuss with you about the Garden of Eden. Some people say it was real, some people say it was a myth. But I'm here to tell you it was real. I know the fruit she ate. I ain't gonna tell you. But it was there. I tell you, I know how you is, America. You go out there and try to buy every one of them. Clear the whole shelf. That's how y'all are. Y'all want everything great. Anything that's great, y'all want to take. No. I'm going to keep it a secret, but I know the forbidden fruit. I know what she ate. Look the same then as it does now. I got some in the fridge right now. My baby chops it up sometimes and puts it in salads. You don't know what it is. You don't know if it's an apple, an orange, or a peanut. I ain't going to tell you. But I will tell you it happened. I was there. Run the story to you. We were just relaxing. I was one of the first blacks down the Garden of Eden. That day wasn't no little lands and separations and stuff like that. Somebody got that testament later on. Everything was one. God's out. That's what it is now. Anyway, back to what I'm saying. I say I drop wisdom on you. I give you history as well. Don't get no better. I was there. Just another day. I was sitting next to Eve and she said, I'm hungry. I said, well, bitch, eat. Wasn't hard then. Just reach over and pick your meal of the day. Didn't have to do anything. Didn't have to work for anything. Didn't have to want for anything. That was the rule. There was two of them. The most important rule was, do not eat the forbidden fruit. She had to go out of her way to get that fruit. Because it wasn't near. It was far. Now, granted, the fruit looked good. But knowing the consequences of eating that fruit made me know that there was better. I can't forget that day. Things would be so different if she hadn't eaten the fruit. Different how? Well, the labor y'all go through when having a kid wasn't like that then. After your time, you just dropped the baby. Baby walk. Feed itself. Y'all meet up later on in life. Ain't like that now. You got to do the Mars class. You got to push. Didn't have all that then. I remember what he said. You're going to have to labor. Man, too. Shouldn't have ate that fruit that day. I should have told her better. I didn't think she was going to do it. But anyway. I remember like it was yesterday. Before a drop of this sweet juice could hit her tongue, I heard the voice of the Lord say, Eve, you did what you shouldn't have done. It slipped out. Wasn't written. But I remember like it was yesterday. I heard him say it. Cleared his throat. And he said, and I quote. Well, I ain't got to quote it. It's in the Word. And exactly how it was written, that's how he said it. Read everybody they rights that day. That was the end of it. That very moment, everything changed. The wind began to blow. The light on the sun went dark. It was pitch black. All I could see was teeth chatter. Elbows too. Mostly Adams. Would have thought he ate the fruit. I almost slipped and gave you the name of the fruit. I ain't never seen a man like that. But I thought Adam was Eve that day. Well, I realized one thing at that moment, maybe that too. Eve shouldn't have ate that fruit. There was no longer a friendly environment in that garden, and I wanted to get out of there quick, fast, in a hurry. So I did so. I departed by the only way I could at that day, by my 2 feet. I ran, I heard the same voice that was correcting Adam and them say, oh, you ain't escaping nowhere, nickel. Everybody in this garden gonna get it today, somehow, some way. That's what he said. Well, you know, I ain't stay for any further details. I didn't need to know no further. Thousands and thousands of years had passed. And I was reminded of what he said to me that day. Happened to me in Africa. Me and a whole bunch of people. People of white color came, captured us, put us on ships. That day flashed before my mind. And he said, you gonna get it somehow, some way. But what happened here today, nigga? I didn't know the Lord could call somebody a nigga. That's the first time I ever had it. I knew he was talking to me, though. Something about when he talked to you. You know it's you. I never went back to that garden again. Well, no, matter of fact, I did. I crossed there to help my friend Moses out. Had a problem with with a pharaoh. Told me there'd be some gold chains and some belly dancers in it for me. But I give him a hand, so I did it. But I never seen that land the same again. That's a whole nother story though, me helping Moses out. But I want to tell you today that yes, the Garden of Eden exists. I was there and I know about it. All right, baby, you can cut the film.